day. Let's just take a nice deep collective breath together. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And open mouth exhale, sigh and let something out. Again, breathe in nice and deep, filling all the way up to the top. And open mouth exhale, let it go. All right. Conflicting energies coming in this week. So in the next several days, there may be some push-pull. I'm hearing some back and forth. It's just an energetic clearing. There is going to be a little bit of karma clearing, they're telling me, that's coming through for the next several days. So, the sooner you can surrender into something, the quicker you can process through it. And I know in the moment, that's not always the easiest thing to do. So just have grace with yourself and remind yourself that if you're really growing through something, if you're having a lot of emotions and you're feeling through a lot, to just take a step back and take a deep breath and allow those emotions to just process and move through you. Maybe you need to cry or a big belly laugh. Maybe you need to go for a run or lift some weight. Do whatever you can to get that energy moving. It just wants to move through you. Right now, there's nothing that's coming up that is going to stay stagnant. And they're telling me that it just wants to move through you. So much so that it might get really uncomfortable to where you literally have to get up and move or do something different or shift the energy. I know for self, I always feel through these energies a little bit before the collective does. And for me, the last few days have been a lot of purging and rearranging and cleansing, deep cleansing, purging. So if that resonates for you, it might be time to do that as well. We have 2 different cards to choose from today. Pay no mind to the words, if you can even see them. But just look at the images they're telling me. So choose which one of those images resonates for you. I'll show you. Let's see if we can get a clearer view. There we go. All right, so choose which one of those resonates best for you. We're going to start today with the one on the left, and this one will be in the description, time-stamped. So look for that there. We're going to go ahead and start with this first one. So aloha to those of you who chose the card on the left. The energy that I'm getting is that there's some shadow work that needs to be processed through. So definitely the first part of this reading, the connecting and allowing those emotions to feel through you is in your resonance for the next several days. So whatever it is that you're feeling, just allow it to come up. If you feel, like I said, if you need to cry, if you need to scream. I had a good friend who used to just scream into a jar. She said it worked amazing. Or just getting in your car and screaming with the windows rolled up. If you have access to be out in an open space and just let that energy out, it just wants to move through you. So let's pull some tarot to see what exactly is going on. Do we want both of these? Yes. Okay. All right, let's see what else we have that's coming up for y'all. Okay, so the first thing they're telling me is that there's some interference. There's some outside energies that are interfering with your energy. So part of this, what's coming up for you this week, is actually not even really your shadow. Some of it is, don't get me wrong, but there is outside energies that are affecting you. And this can be that they're telling me this is like past lovers, past acquaintances, friends, family members that are not in resonance anymore. This is outside energy. It is not yours. You want to return to sender. I'm going to do a little clearing for those of you that are open. Okay, they're saying don't stay still. Get moving this week, because when you're staying still, these energies have an easier time attaching to you. So if you're moving, actually, I learned this a few years back at Cosmic Awakening, I believe, but I was doing it naturally for many years and not realizing it. But if you just sway back and forth, even if like you can't be up moving, but you just have like a light sway back and forth, no energies can attach to you. It's like your Taurus field energy is already in motion, and when you give it a little extra direction and you just sway back and forth from side to side, and it can be super subtle. You should be able to do this like in front of somebody without them even really noticing that you're doing it, and no lower vibrational energies can attach to you. So try that if that resonates for you. Also, just clear yourself, use a selenite wand. If you have one, I highly recommend it. Just take it from the top of your head all the way down to your feet, front, back, and on each side. Also, you can use, they're telling me you can use sage. You do want to go deeper than that. So something like Palo Santo or Copal would be really good if you have those available. But there are some outside energies that are trying to attach to you. It's this like negative entities, they're telling me. And I feel like these are, they are multidimensional entities that are there. So they're like in a lower frequency. Thank you. They are in the 4th dimension. And it's like, when we create alternate realities with our mind, we create those by having like a really vivid image of something happening in our minds. So for instance, if you have a past lover that you thought that you were going to be with forever, and you created this vision of you in matrimony or, moving on and enjoying your lives together, and you had this whole vision and feeling of it, no matter how long ago that was, there was an alternate timeline that was created from that. And in the alternate timeline, there are 4th dimensional entities that still exist in that space. Now, we've been clearing timelines for the past few years, so there's not a lot left, but there are remnants that are coming up to be let go of. So if you're thinking of somebody out of the blue, if somebody's name pops up, if just you do something and it reminds you of a past lover, maybe you're listening to a song that comes on and it shifts your energy, whatever that may be, it's because these entities still exist in the 4th dimensional plane. So to be able to shift that timeline completely out of it and redirect your timeline to where you want to be for your highest and best good, send love to your past, send love to the things that you've grown through, to send love to love is the highest vibration. Love will transmute anything and everything. So send love, as hard as it might be, send love to the people that hurt you, or the people who you thought you were going to have in your life forever. This could be a best friend that you thought, this person is going to be my best friend forever. We've been friends for X amount of years and it's just always been great. And then something shifted in the last 5 years and you haven't talked to them, or you're not in the same resonance anymore. And just send them love to transmute. That is what Spirit is saying. They're also saying that it's a time right now to plant seeds for what you are wanting to call in for the spring. So spring equinox is going to be here faster than we know it. Time is speeding up because we are not on a linear timeline anymore. And so they're saying plant your seeds and get ready for a quick blossoming. So think about exactly what it is that you want. Like this squirrel they're showing me is just like ready to move. There's an energy in it where it's like, okay, I've been patient. And they're telling me the problem with what you've been trying to manifest or create or bring into your life is that you're thinking too small. So Spirit, our highest self, our God creator, always wants so much more for us than we can even sometimes contemplate in these earth bodies. So expand. That's what I'm hearing. Expand. Yes, they are wanting you to bring in expansion into your life. So think bigger. Think like if you're, just kind of getting your toes wet or wanting to do something small, it's not enough. You are here for so much more. You are so much more worthy than our minds can even comprehend. You are worthy. All right, and then the maiden in reverse, the energy that's coming through for that is that the thing that's missing, that's in all of this, in order to be creative and create the lives that we want, the things that we want in our lives, the one thing that most people miss out on is play. It's being in that free spirit, open, playful energy. And that's the energy of the maiden. That's the energy of, frolicking through the forest and connecting with, the animals and the plants. And you see, like, she's completely grounded. Her feet are, she's barefoot, and there's just this really beautiful fairy-like energy around her. And it came out in reverse, which tells me that those of you that chose this card have not had enough play in your life. And that's the one thing that's missing right now. So open yourself up to new opportunities. Put yourself out there. Take a risk. Maybe you don't like being out in crowds, or maybe you have a hard time being around the collective because you are super sensitive. And it is time to learn how to protect yourself. Wrap yourself in a pyramid of white divine light, or a bubble, or an egg, or whatever resonates for you, and get yourself out there. Do something new, do something different. Maybe go to a museum, or I'm just hearing like creative energy. Something that's unique and different that you haven't done yet is going to be really important for you to create this life that you want to create, the next highest vibration for self. All right, any more messages for this pile? Okay, they're showing me like a slingshot type energy. They're saying pull back your energy, pull it all the way back until it's time to let go. And when it's time to let go, you are going to free yourself from the matrix, basically, from the matrix. But you've got to pull back your energy, cultivate and go within. What exactly is it that you want in your life, that you want? Not what anybody else wants, not what you think society wants for you. What do you want? You are worthy of it. You deserve it, and it is yours. Keep your eyes on the prize. Pull back your energy. Go within. Meditate. And get out into nature. Do some nature walks. Maybe do some yoga. Whatever it is that you do to connect. Sound baths, breath work. Get yourself into that space where you can connect with the divine and see yourself through the eyes of your highest vibration, and in that space cultivate exactly what it is that you want. Pull back to slingshot forward. All right, thank you all so much for joining me for this Moon Day message. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care. Adios. Aloha to those of you who chose this lovely card. So they said not to pay attention to what the card represents in tarot, but just take a look at it. There's so much beauty and elegance in this card, and it's like they're showing me like there's a balance within, and now it's time to take a risk. It's time to enjoy, open yourself up, set yourself free, be playful, be open, celebrate the little things, celebrate the things that brought you into this space, because you have upgraded to your next highest version of self. You've just gone through a complete upgrade, and everything feels really good and aligned right now. I'm pulling some tarot so you can see what else wants to come through for you. That one flew out. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. And can we get one more, please? All right. You guys are really wanting to speak through me today. Yeah. See, look at that. All right. Let's take the one that flipped. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. Wow, look at all of that bright yellow and orange colors. Okay, so good things are happening. Celebration is here. It's time for you to, like, this level up. It feels like this was finally the cycle ending to a soul. Apologies, I can't get it out correctly. Let me pull that back. This is the celebration to a soul cycle ending. Celebration to a soul cycle ending. So you are standing in your power right now. They're showing me just this vibrant golden energy, being your authentic self, doing new things, putting yourself out there, really cultivating a brand new you and shining your light, not letting anything dim your light anymore. It's really like you standing in your light, being in your power, knowing that you are enough, and everything, like, there's so many things that are aligning for you. I just feel this it's interesting. The image they're giving me is like things are lining up. It's like this is happening and that's happening, and there's just this line that goes farther and farther and farther and farther back, and everything is coming into this one path for your highest and best good. Make sure to ground yourself this in the next several days. The energy is such a high vibration that just like a little, I guess, warning, even though I don't like to use that word, it's such a high vibration and it feels so good that it's above the level of contentment, which means any little tiny thing can knock you from that space, and it's a big fall, you guys. I've been in this space where I've been so joyful and happy and everything feels super aligned, and someone will say one little thing and I will feel like I completely fell on my face and went deep into the shadow, and just all of this darkness surround me. And so they're saying, so that doesn't happen, ground yourself. Make sure that you are connecting with nature this week. This is very important. Your guides are telling me, please do not ignore this message. Make sure that you are connecting with nature this week. What you're doing, what you're going to be processing through in the next several days is connecting this high vibrational self in with the body, the earth body that you're in right now. There's been a disconnect, and that was part of the soul journey. That was part of what needed to cycle out for you. And now things are coming into alignment, and your highest self is wanting to ground and anchor into your earth body. You have these really vibrant, high vibrational energies that are wanting to come in to co-create, to collaborate, to offer you opportunities, to bring you just these bundles of joy, I'm hearing. And they're just asking you to spend time in nature to fully ground yourself. Even if you're in a space where it's cold, get outside, breathe in the fresh air, connect with the elements as much as you possibly can. In the next several days, it will definitely pay off for you. Are there any other messages that want to come through for those that chose this card at this time? Yes, they're telling me. Okay, let's pull another card. What else do we have for those that chose this card? Okay. Trust. They're telling me. Trust. Right? Trust that you are capable of grounding these high vibrational energies. The one thing that will shift us so quickly without us even realizing what happened is our belief system, right? If one little thing comes in and alters your belief system, it could shift your entire reality. So they were saying, trust that this is meant for you. Trust that it is time. Trust that everything that you've been through up until this time has led you here where you need to be. Trust. Thank you for that high vibrational energy that wanted to come through. Thank you to those of you who received. My human self wants to apologize for how abruptly sometimes these higher vibrational energies channel through me, because there's no like heads up, it just happens. And my highest self is saying, no, let it happen. It's happening for a reason. That's exactly what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to get you off guard so that you can actually fully feel the frequency. So trust, stay in your light, and ground yourself. It feels like it's going to be a fabulous next several days for you all. And join me for the full moon reading later on this week. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Adios.